What's up, guys? It's your boy Joshy here, back again with another video. And today we are talking about the problem with Chelsea Football Club. What's going on at Chelsea Football Club? Why is Chelsea performing really poorly? Well, last season they were really good, and last season, in the early stages of the season, they were considered as title contenders. So, what's really going wrong at Chelsea? And why are they struggling? Why is this man, Graham Potter, struggling to get results? And yes, Chelsea fans, cry it all out. I know this is how you guys feel. You can cry it all out right now because Chelsea FC is in the mud. You're 10th in the league. You're performing poorly. Your last five games have only had one win in the last five games. You've lost a lot to Manchester City in those last five games. The only game I think that was in the Prem, but in general, you guys have no wins in the last seven, and that's really sad to see. And honestly, I remember making a predictions video, and I said Chelsea would be up there in the top. No, wait, I think I predicted Chelsea's downfall. I'll look back into that at the end of the video, but yes, we're going to talk about Graham Potter. This man, Graham Potter, he's had 20 games in charge at Chelsea, and of course, you'd say, wow, he's had 20 games, he should be performing well. But let's say we take out 5 games of Tuchel. It doesn't really make any sense because Tuchel was only given a short amount of time. So for Graham Potter, these stats are really sad to see because he should have more wins, really, because with the squad he has, considering the signings Tuchel made, they should have more wins. But also in the Prem, they're not doing that bad. 6 losses, 7 wins. The goals and the conceding that could have been less. They're Chelsea. They're known for not conceding that many goals in the Premier League. They had the record for I don't know how long at home, not conceding any goals. And this season, it's not really been that great. 17 games played, they've only scored 20 goals, meaning they're averaging probably a goal a game, really, if you're looking into that sense, because 20 goals, 17 games, they're only averaging a goal a game, and it's not that good for a top six club to be averaging just a goal a game. While you can see Arsenal have like 40 goals this season, and that is mad to say 40 goals. And I think Arsenal have played less than Chelsea really because of not having the game against Manchester City. But yeah, they've only had 5 clean sheets also. Chelsea are known for their clean sheets. So really, what is Graham Potter failing to do with this squad? Because if we look at the stats, let's go in depth into the stats. Let's look at the goals per match. I just said Chelsea are averaging a goal a game. Literally, I can see right there Chelsea averaging a goal a game. The shots in the games, they have over 186 shots. I don't know where does that keep them on the stats of where that ranks onto, but shots on target 63 out of 186. Some would say that's good, some would say that's average. For a top six side, that's pretty average because if you have 186 shots, 186 doesn't look that much. Shooting accuracy, well, yes, that makes sense because if you have 34% shooting accuracy, meaning you're not getting many shots on target, 34%, you're below 50%, at least get, say, 45 or 49%, around that, then you can say it's pretty decent. But if you're getting 34% as a top six side, Chelsea also, that's kind of sad. And you only had 2 penalties scored. Well, it depends on how many penalties you guys have had because I know one of the penalties was against my favorite team, Manchester United. Pretty unfair penalty to be given away, but it happened. It happened. They've only made 20 big chances, and I think Darwin Nunez has actually missed more, or is nearly about yeah. Darwin Nunez has missed 15 big chances. Darwin Nunez has missed 15 big chances. That means Chelsea have created nearly the same amount of chances, big chances made, like Darwin Nunez. Darwin Nunez has a separate video. I have a separate video for Darwin Nunez, Liverpool fans, so please don't comment anything hateful below. How many times did they hit the woodwork? 7 times. Pretty unfair to hit 7 times. But yeah, the team play 9,000 passes. Their passes per match is pretty, yeah, okay, that's a decent amount of passes per match. compared to like Manchester City or whatever. That's a decent amount of passes per match, 548. That's crazy. And the pass accuracy, meaning Porter has found a blend of getting the possession, but he's failing to get the finishing. And that's we're going to talk about the finishers later. But what we're talking about now is the crosses. They're crossing 278 times, 23%. I think most of those Reece James wasn't involved because Reece James has been injured this season. Ben Chilwell as well. But the stats, attacking wise, we've seen them. Defensively, 5 clean sheets, 19 goals conceded. Um, Goals conceded per match, they concede a goal per match. So you're scoring a goal, but at the same time conceding a goal, which brings back to the amount of draws Chelsea have had this season, which is pretty bad. They've had 4 draws. That's not actually bad. Sorry, I over exaggerate on that. But yeah, they've conceded a goal per game, and that's sad to see. They're not keeping clean sheets really. 5 clean sheets in 17 games, not that good of a record for Chelsea. The saves, fair play to the keeper, because if you are facing a goal a game, meaning you're conceding a lot of goals, meaning you're going to be facing a lot of shots. Blocked shots, 59 shots. Now that you see shows how many shots they're facing. A lot of shots, have to be blocked. Interceptions, 152. I think it could be more because they had the likes of Thiago Silva, Kalidou Koulibaly. They have Wesley Fofana, who's not being fit, but when he does play, I think he should be great for the team. Headed clearances, I'm not a statistical guy. I watch the game and talk about the game, so when I see that he's headed and all, it doesn't really make sense to me, but I can make sense out of it and say that header clearances should be less because you shouldn't be getting more balls into the box as a good team. If you're really structured defensively, you should be able to reduce the number of the things you're doing, like the interceptions, the clearances, the headed clearances, the battles, and etc. You shouldn't have a high number because those are the numbers you see in a team like Leeds, a team like Nottingham Forest, a team like someone who's in the bottom three, bottom four kind of teams. They should have these high stats. If you're a top six side and you have these stats, really that's kind of sad. Um, Errors leading to goals. Everyone has an error once in a while, and they have one error. Own goals, 2 own goals. I think I remember those 2 own goals. I think one was Kalidou Koulibaly, and the other I don't know who else scored the own goal. But defensively, they need to get better. Potter, come on, lad. You have the January window. You're already spending like over 200 million. Come on, sign a few players that will help your squad. You need to sign a few players that will going to help the squad and really get the team working. Discipline, 34 yellow cards, 2 red cards, 93 fouls, and 34 offsides. 93 fouls, not bad. I'm a guy who does a lot of fouls. But yeah, 2 red cards. Discipline needs to be worked on because you have 34 yellow cards. That's really not great to see. Um, okay, yeah, this is what I was waiting for. The attacking stats. At home, they have 6 goals. That's they're in the bottom three in goals at home. Shots 46, 15 shots on target, 20th. The stats are really bad. Shot conversion, they're sixth in shot conversion though at home. That's not bad. But what needs to be improved on is just getting more goals and creating more shots, man. At home, you're at home, lad. And your XG, 10.6, worst, nearly fourth worst in the league. Shots per game, fifth worst in the league. Goals, you're just really in the bottom half of the table on attacking stats. Credit to Sky Sports, please. I don't want any copyright infringement shit. But yeah, Chelsea, you need to get better. You need to really work hard on that, fam. Work hard on that, Porter. You were signed to this club. You work hard. And the captain, I think, the captain needs to be called out. The captain needs to be called. Yeah, and the captain needs to be called out because Azpilicueta, you've been at the club for so long. You know what the culture is. You know what the tradition is at the club. You should know that this is wrong, this is right. This makes the team. This makes us good. This makes us better. What makes these boys work? You've seen the youth build up. You've seen the youth come from the bottom stages to winning a Champions League to now where you are right now. Asby, step up. Make the team better. Come on, you guys are a good team. This is the most used lineup, the most used 11 that they have used. Meaning, Kepa getting picked over Edward Mendy. It's a bold, bold call. It's shown its good side and its bad sides. But yeah, Kalidou, Trevor Chalobah, meaning Thiago Silva is also there. It's the fact that they've not had Reece James fit enough. They've not had Ben Chilwell fit enough. I've not seen Mark Cucurella's impact at all. At all. I've not seen his impact. He's been pretty average most of the times. Jorginho, Mason Mount, Kai Havertz, Kovacic, Loftus-Cheek. If you're playing that as your midfield, where are your wingers? Seriously. Like, play a 4-3-3, lad. Make sure you have Mason Mount, Kovacic, maybe even Jorginho. Kai Havertz could play on the left wing, Sterling on the right wing. Play Aubameyang. Oh my God, you signed Aubameyang. Play the guy. He doesn't even play. That's actually a disgrace. Why is Aubameyang not getting game time? Why is he not getting game time? You sign a striker and you don't bloody use him. He's what? Obama bench clap, yang. Like literally, Arsenal fans are making fun of Aubameyang. Obama bench clap, yang. And when he plays, he doesn't even play that great. So that means there's an issue. There's an issue. Why is there no communication in the forwards? In the forwards, they're playing so shit. Mason Mount, Money Mace Mount. This guy is not doing anything for Chelsea. He's doing absolutely nothing. Mason Mount is useless. And I don't understand how this guy can finesse his way into the England squad. At the World Cup, Mason Mount was getting game time. Does he have Gary Southgate's news? Does he have Gary Southgate's news or something? Him and Connor Cody, but let's not talk about Cody. Cody's at Everton. They're already a shit. They're already a mess. But Mason Mount, where was that Mason Mount in 2019-20? That guy, that London boy, fresh haircut, fresh fade, with the nice poofy hair, you know what I mean? It was a good mohawk. Where is that talent? Where is that Mount? Where is Champions League Mount? The Mount you know when you depended on. Now he's just there with his boy Kai Havertz. They just be irritating. Shout out to everyone who knows that meme. They just be irritating. Kai Havertz, oh my bloody God. Kai Havertz, you are so talented, blood. You are talented. Put you in an Arsenal team, put you in a Barcelona team, put you in a Madrid team, put you in a Man United, Manchester City, you shine. But at Chelsea, they signed you, they saw the talent in you, and you still haven't lived up to that. You're still living on your Champions League goal. Okay, you fluked a 1-0 goal against Ederson. Wow. And you won the Champions League because Pep Guardiola overthought the Champions League final. Where else have you shown your talent, lad? You've shown it nowhere. In the World Cup, you try to be like, oh, I'm Kai Havertz. Oh, I can't get this. I can't get this award because we just got knocked out. Blood, you should have taken the award because those are the only awards you're going to be winning if you don't improve your bloody game. You and your buddy Mount need to wake up because you two are so talented. You two can revitalize that midfield. You hit Kai Havertz, Kante, man. Kante, when he comes back fit, you guys could change that midfield. You guys can change it. And then let's talk about the injuries to two of the most vital players in the team because these guys are your creativity. Ben Chilwell and Reece James are your creativity. Reece James is the most picked Chelsea player in Fantasy Premier League. Ben Chilwell, well, he's a decent lad, you know. Him and Cucurella are kind of on the same boat, but I feel like Chilwell creates more goals and he has that style like Luke Shaw where he can drive with the ball and he's not afraid to make an overlapping run, which helps Chelsea making crosses into the box and get like when Lukaku was around, he was really the reason why Lukaku was getting most goals were headers and stuff. Chilwell made an impact. But really, I think the signing of João Felix, the signing of Benoit Badiashile, and yo, shout out to 433. These images were used by 433. Shout out to them. I don't want any copyright infringement. Shout out. I'm going to leave the link to 433 and leave the link to Sky Sports down below so I don't get any copyright infringement issues. But yeah, Benoit Badier Chile, I feel like those guys, they might change the game for you guys. But Kai Havertz, Mason Mount, Azpilicueta, and I'm also going to come back to the lineup. Thiago Silva, the experience, you have it. Prove it, man. Khalidui, the experience, you have it. Prove it. Khalidui was one of the best centre backs in the whole of the Serie A. Thiago Silva, one of the best centre backs in France. Jorginho, you were third in the Ballon d'Or at some point. Loftus Cheek, you're kind of a waste man. Raheem the Dream Sterling, you have the talent, lad. Like I'm not gonna say that you don't have the talent, but you have the talent. And Raheem, you won titles at Manchester City. Bring that experience to this team. Show them the winning spirit. Show them the exact what they need to do. Show them. Like it's actually ridiculous the amount of talent you guys have. You guys have Fulham, Chelsea. Wait, sorry. You guys have Fulham, Crystal Palace, Liverpool, and then Fulham again, and then West Ham in the next 5 games. I see Fulham winning that. Really, I see Fulham winning on Thursday. I see Chelsea losing to Palace or drawing to Palace. Like I don't see Chelsea actually winning this game. I don't see Chelsea winning against Liverpool, even though how bad Liverpool's form is. I don't see Liverpool losing to Chelsea because Chelsea are just not there. Fulham maybe at home, maybe it might be a different story, but Fulham at home, Fulham are winning it because of Chelsea's bad form. If they get better in these next 3 games, I'd see them beat West Ham cleanly because West Ham are not on the great form. But if West Ham improve their form in this before this game, you never know. And Dortmund versus Chelsea is gonna be a game where we're gonna say, "Oh my God, Jude Bellingham might destroy Chelsea." Jude Bellingham might be the reason Chelsea lose because Chelsea can't control that midfield. Chelsea will probably win against Southampton in Southampton. Tottenham Chelsea will be a pinnacle to show if Tottenham have improved by then and if Chelsea have improved by then. I hope by both time we reach there, both teams have been improved. I like Spurs a little bit and I would love to see them do well. Same to Chelsea. Like shout out to Chelsea, man. They need to improve. Leeds could beat Chelsea, not gonna lie, they're really good. They're having a good run of form. And Dortmund versus Chelsea might be a really good match. So, in all honesty, to sum it all up, Chelsea there's a big problem, and it comes in the midfield, it comes in the attack, finishing and defensively. Just a little bit improvement defensively. You guys have the experience, but finishing they need the confidence, especially Mace, Money Mount, Kai Havertz, and Raheem Sterling, and then maybe play more games for Aubameyang. Please, come on, Chelsea. It's been your boy Joshy here, another video. If you like this type of video, leave a big fat like, subscribe to the channel. It doesn't take a lot for you to do that. And see you later. Come on.